All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today into the question on everyone's minds. Is 2025 the year to buy a home?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
It sure is. And to help us figure that out, we're taking a look at an awesome piece by the real estate gurus over at the Graph Group VIP.
They know their stuff.
They really do. In their article, Is 2025 the right year to buy your home? Expert insights from the Graph Group VIP. They give us the down low on what to think about if you're looking to become a homeowner.
Which is something a lot of people are thinking about right now. I mean, have you seen the numbers?
Oh, tell me about it. Altos Research just dropped some stats that blew my mind. Get this. 64,000 homes were listed just last week.
It's wild. And there are more Americans than ever saying they want to buy this year.
Seriously, it's like a whole home buying frenzy out there. So what do you think is driving all this?
Well, there are a few things going on. Last year, we saw a spike in interest rates, right?
Yeah, that was rough.
Totally. So some experts think that this surge in listings could be a delayed reaction to that. You know, people who held off on selling are finally ready to put their homes on the market.
Makes sense.
And as for all those eager buyers, well, the millennial generation is right in that prime home buying age. They're feeling more financially stable, they're starting families, and they're ready to settle down.
So it's like a perfect storm of market conditions and demographics all coming together at once.
Exactly. But here's the thing. The Graph Group VIP really drives home in their article. It's not just about whether the market is good.
Oh, you mean it's not just about snagging a deal?
Right. It's about so much more than that. It's about personal readiness. Are you actually ready to buy a home? Not just financially, but like life-wise too.
Okay, I like that. So they're not just saying, hey, jump on the bandwagon. They're saying, hold on, let's make sure this is the right move for you personally.
Exactly. They break it down into 5 key factors everyone should consider.
5 factors. Okay, I'm all ears. Let's break them down. Hit me with number 1.
All right, factor numero uno is affordability.
Affordability, of course. It's got to be, right? I mean, you can't buy a house if you can't afford it.
Yeah.
But there's more to it than just, like, qualifying for a mortgage, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's not just about scraping together a down payment. It's about looking at the whole financial picture. Can you comfortably make those monthly mortgage payments given the current interest rates?
Yeah, interest rates can make a huge difference.
Huge. And don't forget about property taxes. They can really catch people off guard if they haven't factored them in. Plus, things like homeowners insurance, potential maintenance costs. You've got to think about all that, too.
Oh, man, you just reminded me of this story I heard about someone who had to shell out thousands for a surprise plumbing issue. Just wiped out their savings. It's scary. So how can people figure out if they can really afford all this? Are there any tools or resources out there to help?
Totally. There are tons of online calculators that can give you a rough estimate of what you can afford. You can plug in your income, debts, and all that good stuff. But honestly, the best thing you can do is talk to a financial advisor.
Oh, yeah, a real human.
Yeah, someone who can look at your specific situation, help you create a realistic budget, explore different mortgage options. They might even have some tips for saving money.
Okay, so that's affordability. What's factor number 2?
Factor number 2 is equity potential.
Okay, equity. That's like the magical money-growing aspect of owning a home, right?
Yeah, it kind of is. Think of it like this. You buy a home for, say, $300,000. Over time, that home's value increases, let's say, by 3% per year. Suddenly, your house is worth more than what you paid for it. That difference, boom, that's equity. It's basically like a savings account that grows as your property value goes up.
Wow, so in a hot market like we're seeing now, that equity could really start to add up fast.
Absolutely. But it's important to remember that those market trends can go up and down. The Graph Group VIP, they're smart. They recommend looking at the historical data for the neighborhoods you're interested in. Have prices consistently gone up over time? Are there any factors that might affect future growth?
So even in a buyer's market, you've got to do your homework.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. What's the next factor?
All right, this one's interesting. Factor number 3 is readiness for change.
Ooh, readiness for change. I feel like a lot of people, they get so excited about like finding the perfect kitchen backsplash or that amazing walk-in closet, all the fun stuff.
Totally.
But they forget about the less glamorous side of owning a home.
Oh, tell me about it. I remember when I first bought my house, I had this vision of myself tending this beautiful garden, all these gorgeous flowers. Turns out I'm allergic to like every type of pollen imaginable.
Oh, no. That's rough.
Yeah.
So besides the whole pollen situation, what else falls under this readiness for change thing?
Well, think about it. Are you handy? Because things are going to break, I guarantee it. Are you okay with being tied to one location? Or is travel a big priority for you? And are you ready to deal with the not-so-fun parts of homeownership? Property taxes, HOA fees, keeping up with maintenance, all that jazz.
Yeah, that's a whole other side of the coin people don't always think about. Okay, what about factor number 4? What have we got?
Factor number 4 is all about your life goals.
Life goals. Love it. Buying a home should be like a stepping stone to bigger and better things, not a roadblock, right?
You got it. Think about where you see yourself in 5, 10, even 20 years. Do you want to start a family and need more space? Maybe change careers and relocate? These are big decisions that can be impacted by owning a home.
So you're saying it's not just about the right now, it's about how this decision fits into your overall life plan.
Exactly. It's a long-term game.
Got it. Now, for the grand finale, factor number 5. What is it?
All right. Last but not least, it's market research.
Okay, market research. I feel like this is where people can really get overwhelmed. There's so much information out there.
Oh, yeah. It can be a lot to process. The Graph Group VIP suggests starting by figuring out your must-haves. What kind of neighborhood vibe are you looking for? Are good schools important? What about parks and green spaces? How long of a commute are you willing to deal with?
And then there's the whole thing about comparing different neighborhoods, figuring out property values, trying to wrap your head around all the data. It's like drinking from a fire hose.
Haha, totally. You know what the Graph Group VIP recommends?
What's that?
They say, hey, reach out to the experts. Talk to realtors who specialize in the areas you're interested in.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, they can give you super valuable insights, help you navigate the craziness of the market, and even connect you with other pros like mortgage lenders and home inspectors.
Smart. They even left their contact info in the article. It's 941-315-6980.
Yeah, I saw that. So even though it seems like an awesome time to buy with all those listings popping up, it sounds like it's crucial to figure out if you're personally ready to take the plunge.
Couldn't agree more. It's not about impulsively grabbing the first house you see. It's about making a smart, informed choice that sets you up for success, both financially and, just in life in general.
I love that. It's about finding the right home for you at the right time.
So to all of you out there thinking about buying a home in 2025, what's your next step going to be on this exciting journey?
We can't wait to hear all about it.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll catch you next time for another deep dive.
See you later.
Bye.